Shriram Life has been started and was born from the Shriram Group. And in the Shriram Group, the DNA that we got from there is extremely strong, and that is to ensure inclusion. Always the Shriram Group has, throughout its 50 plus years, ensured that it brought people into financial services who were previously excluded from it. Now, similarly in Shriram Life, what we are trying to do is to make sure that families who really need life insurance actually get it. What we see in the industry today is that most life insurance is being sold to people who are already quite wealthy or earning quite high, and they buy it for the purpose of tax or alternative investment. Whereas families earning, let's say, 5 to 15 lakhs in a year, and if there's only one breadwinner, tomorrow if something happens to the breadwinner, the family goes into financial distress. So that is why we know that we have the strongest purpose in the life insurance industry. We focus on these families and try to bring them into the safety net that they deserve, so that tomorrow if something happens to the breadwinner, the kids don't have to be pulled out of school, and the family can continue, at least in some way, forward. So that is why we have a very strong purpose, and we're showing that purpose in quite a few different ways. You have to always ask, if you have a strong purpose, how do you show it? You cannot only talk about it. And if you want to show it, and you want to show the purpose that we have, we look at what is the number of policies that we sell every year, and by how much is it increasing year on year. And we've had a very, very healthy growth in the number of policies that we've been selling in the last number of years. Even when the industry, after the ULIP guideline changes of 2010, came significantly down on the number of policies they were selling, up to 2016, Shriram Life kept selling more and more life insurance policies, which means that we are perfectly in line with Insurance for All by 2047. So actually, Insurance for All by 2047 came in the last financial year, whereas in Shriram, we have been working for Insurance for All by 2047 since a very, very long time. We just didn't have the words for it. So this is what we do. We reach out to these families and ensure that they get covered. The second way that you know whether you are doing it properly and whether we are following our purpose is in paying the claims. Are we paying these claims? And we've seen our claim settlement ratio going up every year. And the last year we ended up with a 98.5% claim settlement ratio. This year we'll probably have something similar to that, and we'll keep pushing it upwards. So our focus is to make sure that we pay the claims and that we keep covering more and more families every year. So coming into our 20th year, I've been here for the last 15 years and seen how the company has been developing. And we have now come to the point of getting to significant scale. We've crossed 1,000 crores of retail APE for the first time. This year we'll cross 4,000 crores of GWP. So we're now becoming a sizable business, and we are doing everything that we can to build the capabilities of this business. So we have seen that we've really strengthened the business by adding growth engines. That is why over the last 2 years we saw growth of 40% and 44%. We're growing rapidly. We're the fastest growing life insurance company in the industry. And that is because we have invested a lot of time and effort and thought into getting all the building blocks ready for the organization. On the technology side, on the innovation side, on the people side, on every imaginable side of the business, we have been investing our time and effort and preparing the business to come to this level. And now we're seeing that we are ready to really scale the business very fast. So we'll keep up this momentum. We may not be growing at 40 and 44%. We may grow at 30 and 35% over the next couple of years, because the base is really growing quite fast. But we are now transforming into a fully fledged, high power, high volume life insurance company. We are number 7 in the industry in terms of the number of policies that we sell. We aspire to come into the top 5 position in the next couple of years. In rural, we are number 4, and we aspire to come into the top 3 position in the next 2 to 3 years. And then if you look at retail premium, there we are number 13, because we serve a customer segment where the premium sizes are smaller. And in there, before 2030, we should be able to come into a top 10 position. We were number 18 just a couple of years back. Now we're number 13, and we'll come into a top 10 position quite fast. So we're building a company together which is really becoming extremely strong. And all of us can be proud of the fact that we are building a company for the future. We're not building it for this year or for next year. We're building it for 20 and 30 years from now. In our vision for 2030, we have very specific objectives. And I'm happy to tell you that when we did the vision for 2030 about 3 years back, we set ourselves extremely aspirational targets. We actually set a range, and the top end of that range was very aspirational. We thought that we would aspire to it, but we may not ever see it, typically what you do when you do visioning. But as the years progressed, and now we're in the 3rd year since we set those targets, we're seeing that we're actually running ahead of our most aspirational targets that we've been setting for ourselves. So each and every one of you have contributed extremely well to that. Be it our employees, be it our leadership, be it our board, be it the leadership of Sanlam and Shriram. All have supported extremely strongly. And I would like to specifically mention all our salespeople. Sales leadership and salespeople are the heart of this organization. And they have shown how well this company can actually be built. And now we can be proud of the fact that we are growing faster than our aspirations when we set them out 3 years back. And now those aspirations have become expectations, and we will continue to strive for them. And we may be able to do even better than what we've aspired to do, given this massive teamwork that is happening in the organization. So by 2030, from where we are now, we still have to do roughly 3x of the annual business, 3x of the GWP, 3x of the AUM. So there's still a long way to go. But we're tracking ahead of where we plan to be, and I'm sure with all of your support, we'll be able to cross that when we get to it. In Shriram Life, we have the lowest capital in the industry, and on that low capital, we've been able to grow and build a very strong business. Our focus is to get customers covered and to pay the claims on those customers, and the awareness has spread because of the efforts that we have made in the field. There's no better awareness that you can create than to pay the claims when the claims are actually due. We have paid a very large number of claims. I know that before COVID, we actually had around 25,000 claims per year. During COVID time, that shot up to more than 50,000 claims. And during that time, we increased our claim settlement ratio. We did not hold anything back. So we are here to serve the customer, and we are here to serve the agent or the person who is selling for us. All our innovation is focused on how to make life better and easier for our customers and for our salespeople. To give you an example, when we do claim settlement, we now have more than 90% of our claims being settled within 12 hours. All of our innovation is going into improving things for our customers. We're committed, we're here for the future. We will continue building this organization. A life insurance organization The longer you build it with proper fundamentals, the better it becomes, and the stronger it becomes, and the more profits it will generate. And the better we can serve the community.